this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Now, right. Brown. Brunson scanning the floor. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Door since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of one playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now. This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Floats one up. Grimes passes to Barrett. 5 to shoot. It's Barrett on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Right with it. Brunson picks him up. And that one's good. Right.
What a high percentage look for Delon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
Right against Brunson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Wright. Out to Porzingis from the arc. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Beal against Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 6 points.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
The kick out to Wright. Good, and Beal picking up the assist.
Boy, Delon Wright with great range. What a shot.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Brunson the pass to Randall. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
And Wright kicks to Avdia. Has to Beal. The 19-foot shot. Avdia dishes to Beal. Wright outside. Changes up. The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Brunson with it. Now Avdia defending. And Delon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson.
Well, we all know that Delon Wright has instincts as a scorer, but remember, this guy takes pride in his defense.
Now, here's Avdia. He's tightly guarded. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Now here's Beal. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Beal the pass to Wright. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's to Porzingis. Takes it to Avdia. Outside, Beal. Over to the wing. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Takes it off the glass.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Here's Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett. This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Beal.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And New York, looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard spot. Outside, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Back to right. Outside, Beal. On the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Knicks with the lead.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes? As you were just talking about, it changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Good work there as it goes. Brunson's got 8 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And Beal kicks to right. Beal, the pass to right. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Kuzma against Brunson. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The pass to Barrett. The 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Washington trailing. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Right outside. Back to Kuzma. Stolen by Brunson. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Floats it up for Randall. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Wright. It's rebounded by New York. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Avdia. This is it to Porzingis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Pass to Barrett. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Wizards have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. There's Beal with the 3. Randall grabs the board. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Up top, Kuzma. Right, the pass to Porzingis, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
1:30 left to play here in the half. Pass to Grimes. Randall right side, and there's the pass to Grimes. Here's Brunson, guarded by Wright. Brunson the pass to Robinson, and the shot is good. Robinson's got 6.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now the pass to Wright. Kuzma with it. Back to Wright. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
Randle outside. With the drive. Rebound, Washington. Wright's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kuzma finds Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. Wizards passing it around. Now Avdia. Here's Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Brunson, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks so much, David. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Playing at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Rose in the post, and the layup falls. Rose has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. It's Barton on the wing. Passes it to Kispert. The kick out to Barton. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kispert. Back to Hachimura. Off target with his 3. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. It's a 1-point game.
If you let top stop and penetrate. He is tremendous finishing. Boy, don't let him get off the dribble dry.
Goodwin kicks to Kispert. Goodwin passes to Kispert. Goodwin with it. Working on Rose. Goodwin. Good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Rose scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Reddish. That three off the mark. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Rose. Over in the corner, Reddish. Knocks down the three ball. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Goodwin with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Barton kicks to Goodwin. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Beal dishes to Avdia. And again, Washington no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Runs in the pass to Robinson. To the right side. Toppin, no one around him. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Beal. And another miss by Washington.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Outside for Beal.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Beal. 10 points for him. A beautiful reverse layup. Beal's got 12.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now. Bradley Beal doing work.
Brunson against Wright. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here. Rose is checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Toppin. Out to Barrett. From deep. He's off on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Wright. And finished off by Wright.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And Beal kicks to right. Fires from deep. Rose with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Brunson. Power down with both hands.
And so much attention drawn by Rose, he knows how to exploit that to create for his guys.
Rose against Beal. Kuzma passes to right. Pocket 6. The shot by Beal, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Brunson finds Toppin. Some nice passing by New York here. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. It's rebounded by Brunson. Right side Rose. Off target at the rim. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. New York ahead with leading. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Derrick Rose. Robinson is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Barrett, and it's Brunson in at the point. Kuzma with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And here's Avdia. No good on the triple. Now, here's Barrett. Count it. Brunson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Right. Here's Avdia. No good on the three. The Knicks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Over in the corner, Rose. Barrett against Beal. Hefty move. And it's laid in by Barrett. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Right dishes to Avdia. Outside Beal. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Wizards. Wright's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that will allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Here's Brunson. He kicks it to Toppin. Right wing. Rose finds Toppin. Shoots from the high post. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dives to the hoop. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Porzingis.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Brunson against Wright. And the pass to Robinson. That one falls. And that's 10 points for Robinson.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
There's Beal with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
Rose against Beal. Rose passes to Barrett. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Kuzma outside. Rose against Beal. Here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks leading by 7. Passes to Brunson. Out to Barrett. Rose up on top. He's covered by Beal. And the Knicks miss again. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Wright finds Beal, and here's Avdia. Kuzma, left side. To the paint. It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Toppin. Some nice passing by New York here. Beyond the arc. Kuzma pulls it in.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's right on the wing. Offline with his 3. Here's Brunson. Barrett inside the 3-point line. And Robinson is right there.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
A wide-open look here for Kuzma. And Wright kicks to Avdia. Tries a 3. The Wizards with another miss. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And so it's the Knicks with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Backcourts, Grant, they're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now here's Porzingis. Beal from outside with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Blocking foul called on Kyle Kuzma. First personal foul. First team foul.
Morris against Halliburton. Over to the wing. Out to Heel. The three is up. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Now, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Beal finds Porzingis. Back to Beal. Now Kuzma. Beal with it. Guarded by Smith. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. Here's Beal. Smith with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Beal against Halliburton. Morris passes to Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. The crossover, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
And the Wizards with possession here, following the bucket by the Pacers. Nice shot by Morris.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Halliburton with the ball. Beal picks him up. Pass to Turner. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Hield with the ball. The three ball. He buries it from three.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Kuzma outside. Beal right side. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Halliburton. And there's the drive. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Morris finds Beal. Kuzma outside. Beal with it. Here's Porzingis. Morris passes to Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role is more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul.
That one misses. Indiana trailing here. And it's Smith penetrating. And that one is hammered home.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Here's Halliburton. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
On the wing, Kuzma. Out to Beal. Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The offensive rebound. Back to Hield. The three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Matherin. It's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Porzingis. And it's in there. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket.
You don't see many big guys run the floor like this, do you? I mean, Porzingis special.
Tie game in Washington. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Washington right now. Now here's Morris. Out to Beal. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Turner. Here's Matherin. Pounded by Beal. Pass to Turner.
And then Turner with the dunk. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here's Halliburton. Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Here's Beal following the bucket by the Pacers. Kuzma outside. Pass to Avdia. Morris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Beal outside. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Pacers ball.
Indiana on offense. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Pass to Matherin. Outside for Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And Washington has possession after the basket by Indiana. And again, Washington, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Matherin. Now Halliburton. Here's Matherin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Beal finds Kuzma with the teardrop, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Indiana on offense. They've scored 10 straight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
This speaks to the confidence Beal has in himself. Terrific work catching and firing off the catch.
Halliburton Halliburton. The pass to Hield. 56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Smith no good. Washington has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Kuzma. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. The Pacers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Matherin. Hield on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Morris. Inside. Beal with it. The double clutch. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And he's just using every bit of his strong frame to battle the defense. Beal won't take no for an answer.
Indiana leading. Here's Matherin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hield up top. 1 second left. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of the score.
Your Wizards 20. The Pacers 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. T.J. McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Jackson, and it's Nembhard in at the 3, small forward. No good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Well, Indiana shooting it at 52%. From downtown, and the basket by Taylor. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Goodwin. Out to Hachimura. The 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana on offense. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Kispert. From behind the arc. Taylor with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the wing, right side. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Kispert. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Kispert's got his first bucket in this one.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Jackson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Out to the wing. Pass to Kispert. Here's Hachimura. Now here's Barton. Here's Kispert. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Kispert's got 4 points this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Nembhard. Back to McConnell. To the paint. Pass to Taylor. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. 3-pointer, no good. Washington trailing. Here's Kispert. And it's rejected. And he gets it back. Here's Goodwin. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Kispert. Second chance effort. And too long on the shot. Indiana has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And Itachi missing.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Duarte to the middle. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the free throw, no good. The Wizards have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Barton into the lane. That one goes in.
Barton is at his very best when he's attacking the basket. He's a most effective slasher.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Jackson. And that one falls for Jackson. He's perfect from the line this time. The Wizards have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Kispert. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Kispert's got 6 here in the quarter. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Taylor. Inside. Here's Duarte. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Gafford. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Back to Avdia. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Beal. Morris on the wing. Fires top of the key. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
And this is Beal's role. A top-tier scorer in today's game who looks to capitalize whenever he can.
Smith right side. Outside for Halliburton. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's the And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Washington right now. Turner passes to Smith. Halliburton with the ball. Healed on the wing. There's the 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
It's Avdia on the wing. He shoots a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Healed with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. To the inside. Here's Turner. Out to Heald. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Washington the other way now. Morris passes to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Defended by Halliburton. Pass to Beal. Back to Avdia. Kuzma outside. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. reading the shooter, and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Back to Halliburton, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. And here's Hield. The three ball. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Drains the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Three-pointer, Beal, counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Outside Hield. Fires the three. Rebound, Washington.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The kick out to Morris. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. And the 17-footer goes down.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific. And, of course, his teammates keep working hard to facilitate to him.
Out to Hield. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pacers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Morris outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mathurin. That shot is off. And Washington the other way now. Now here's Kuzma. Morris outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he sinks the second. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hield. Here's Mathurin. From deep. Rebounded by Kuzma.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
And he drops them first. And Beal drops them both. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be...
We have the NBA coming up. No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Miles Turner out there with Smith. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Now here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Pass to Grimes. No good that time. Good work defensively by Turner. Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Smith. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Brunson. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Shot by Grimes, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. They get the rebound. Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Here's Brunson driving in. The Pacers pull it in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mathurin, good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Brunson goes in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, you can see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Turner dishes to Smith. Hield the pass to Mathurin. Going inside, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Hield against Barrett, and that one is good.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers, leading by 5. There's the pass to Mathurin. Hield, the pass to Mathurin. Drops in the layup for 2. Mathurin's got 6.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Here's Brunson. And the shot goes in. He's got 8.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Great looking back at the 2021 draft. I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Brunson up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Randall down low. He's against Smith. Randall no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hield kicks to Smith. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Knicks trail by 9. Randall surveying the D. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Petty play there from Randall. He knows that contact is coming, so he gets himself into position, draw the foul, and still score.
Halliburton on the wing. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far.
Your Knicks City Kings. Here comes your Knicks.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Smith is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Hield in at the 3 spot. Here's Mathurin, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Brunson kicks to Robinson, over Turner. Brunson with it, Halliburton picks him up, out to Barrett. Kept alive by New York. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there drawing fouls.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Halliburton outside. Smith outside. Stolen by Brunson. Passes it to Barrett. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's stolen by Smith. Halliburton passes to Hield. And there's the try. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Hield showing some of that stop and start and stop again game, changing directions, impossible to guard.
Brunson against Halliburton. Barrett wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Pacers lead.
Here's Mathurin. 6 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Grimes, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. That one, no good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Grimes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Barrett with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Brunson, no good. Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton on the wing. By Hield, nobody around. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Halliburton against Brunson. Releases. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Smith. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Randall. Halliburton with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. In the corner, Smith with it. From downtown. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And now it's a 12-point Pacer lead. Runs in the pass to Barrett. Over Hield. Misses off the left iron. It's Indiana's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Turner looking around. Here's Halliburton.
Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent, a great mind.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Brunson against Halliburton. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hield kicks to Halliburton. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. With the score, it's the Pacers as they end the second quarter with a 13-3 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Knicks trail by 14. They've got Hartenstein. Cameron Reddish is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel quickly, and it's Rose in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, quickly. 6 to shoot. Here's Toppin. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 14. In the perimeter. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rose. And pushing it up. Here's New York. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Taylor passes to Duarte. Back to Taylor. Pass to Duarte. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keep the possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Shot by Taylor, no good. Knicks trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Reddish. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Pacers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's Taylor. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
McConnell passes Duarte. Now the feed to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Toppin passes to Rose. For the three. Toppin can't get it to go. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I love how they approach the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
McConnell against Rose. Out to the right wing. Over McConnell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Jackson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Rose, and he gets the bucket. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
McConnell kicks to Taylor. To the inside. Knicks with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Duarte. And he makes that one.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Knicks trail by 14. Now here's Rose. To the left side wing. Toppin, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Toppin not thinking twice on that jumper.
McConnell against Rose. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Smith finds Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 12 in the game.
And Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive.
Now, here's Quickly. He's guarded closely. Top of the key, Reddish. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Healed way outside. And so it's Indiana. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shots. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Miles Turner out there with Smith. And it's Halliburton into the point guard position. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Barrett with the ball. Kicks it to Randall. Back to Barrett. The pass to Grimes. Drills it from outside.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Out to Smith. Halliburton drives in. Turner. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish. And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the fourth time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And he gets it to go.
Good job from RJ there as he's able to get to his spot on offense.
Halliburton against Brunson. They kick out to Hield. Smith outside. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all around.
Here's Barrett, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. One is on Hield.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
Pacers leading by 9. And here's Halliburton. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Randall passes to Brunson. Randall dishes to Robinson. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. Hield kicks to Halliburton. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A high post shot. And it's Mathurin missing. New York with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Barrett. Over Hield. Barrett, no good.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Hield. Back to Turner. Takes a 3. Randall grabs the board. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hield against Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Knicks with a new 14. He can't hit that time. Pacers leading by 7. Healed outside. Pass to Smith. Halliburton with it. Into the lane. He kicks it to Turner. Second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Down low, it's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Can't complete the alley-oop. So it's the Pacers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Hield. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 10.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now Halliburton. Smith outside. In the corner, it's Hield. No good from outside. Now here's Brunson. Connects from downtown.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. Inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they...
Oh, say does that.
And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court.
And now the Washington Wizards starters, Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
And that one misses. Steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Wizards. And that one's good for Brunson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet it.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Kuzma. Morris passes to Kuzma. Beal from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's Brunson. First quarter at about a minute and a half in. Now here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Got a hand on it. Morris passes to Kuzma. They kick it out to Porzingis. Robinson with a steal. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Grimes. Pass to Randall from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Morris for 3. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Brunson passes to Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
This is about the extent of Mitchell Robinson's game. But boy, he's putting in work in the mid-range.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Morris. Randall with a steal. Pass to Grimes. It's Beal on the wing. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 5.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
Morris against Brunson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brunson against Morris. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Count that bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Beal with it. On the wing, Kuzma. Offensive board. Porzingis. Back to Beal. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Brunson. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Here's Randall. Bradley Beal puts it in.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
So it's the Knicks now. They're leading by 8. And Brunson, here we go. Three-pointer. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like...
And so it's the New York Knicks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Now, the one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Pass to Grimes. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. There's the drive. Now here's Morris. Wing shot on the way. Misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
The 3, Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Beal's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside Brunson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Hey, look at this summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history, over $230 million.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big jets.
Here's Grimes, pounded by Beal. Pass to Robinson. And he makes it on the layup. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Morris Morris on the wing. Kuzma outside. From outside, off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
For three, Randall. No good on the shot. And the Wizards going the other way now. Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Kuzma. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Kuzma's got his first points of the game.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Pass to Grimes. No one near him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Avdia can't get it to go. New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
Brunson against Morris. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's New York.
Wizards, 15. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so in the game for Washington, Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hachimura, the pass to Wright. Martin against Reddish. Hachimura from long range. The Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Wright. And he gets that one.
You have to account for DeLon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor.
Well, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Out to Hachimura. Over Toppin. Hits the front of the rim and out. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Rose can't connect. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Rose outside. 4-3. And again, the Knicks missing. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And it's Gafford driving in. And the dunk by Gafford.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Rose outside. Toppin finds Rose. Outside Reddish. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. And Washington the other way now. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The Knicks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Fires from the wing. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 19.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. Pass to Gafford. From deep, Barton. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Reddish passes to Rose. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Barton, here we go. Pass to Hachimura. 16 feet out. Rose grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Wizards have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Right against Rose. Pass to Kispert. Back to Barton. Right, pass to Barton. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. Down low. Here's Quickly, and here's Toppin. Sinks it from distance.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
It's right on the wing. Pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. Out to Hachimura. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Barton. Driving inside. Back to right. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. From deep three-point range. And so it's New York, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Obi Toppin. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Quickly against Hachimura. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Kispert. Shot from the wing. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pulls up on the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And here's Hachimura. From deep, Barton. It's hauled in by Reddish. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
From deep, Rose. Barton pulls it in. Barton's got 4 rebounds now. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Right, pass to Barton. Over to the left wing. Hachimura in the post. Reddish covering. And it's Hachimura missing. New York shooting 56% today. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Rose, the pass to Reddish. All sorts of time. Washington with a rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go. And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Pass to Kispert. Count it. Kispert's got his first basket.
From Will Barton.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Rose, the pass to Toppin. From deep. A rebound by the Wizards. Barton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gafford against Reddish. Here's Barton. Quickly with a rebound.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Toppin. Right against Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. And Gafford with the block. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Barrett comes in for Reddish. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. Morris, left side. Kuzma, the pass to Morris. It's Abdia on the wing. Oh, trying his luck from deep. He can't get it to go. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Barrett on the take. Can't hit from in close.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Brunson. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson passes to Barrett. Over Abdia. Barrett can't hit. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Here's Kuzma. Let's go with a 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Rose outside. Lets it go from the wing. The shot off that time. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams.
It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And now Washington starting group. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. And it's Morris in at the point.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And here is Morris. Outside for Beal. Back to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pacers with the rebound. But when it comes to running the pick and roll, Monte Morris is more than capable, isn't he?
Yeah, Kevin, he's got such great feel and pace. See, that's what some young players don't understand. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. You got to play with pace as well as smart. He's got a really good feel for how to navigate those two areas well.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of this one.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
No good on the second free throw. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Washington with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Shot clock at 5, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
Good on both. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Hield from outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Morris right side. Beal finds Morris. Fader on the way, and there's Bradley. Beal on the assist by Morris.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Pass to Mathurin. He takes it in, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
All right, thank you, David. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Hield kicks to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. This is it to Mathurin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. This smart ball movement there.
Beal taking his time. Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot. What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Smith kicks to Hield. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Smith, no luck. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Out to Kuzma. Back to Beal. On the wing, Morris. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Pacers with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Mathurin. He's got 6. Hield from outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Kuzma passes to Avdia. And the jam by Avdia.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
That's a 2 from Hield. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
The Wizards, this is your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Turner is out there with Smith. And it's Healed in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton outside. Stolen by Avdia. Kuzma finds Morris. And the rejection by Smith. They recover it. Kuzma passes to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Deal with it. Now Smith defending. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a statue, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Kuzma outside. Halliburton against Morris. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Here comes your How do they do it, fans? Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker Pacers.
Pacers trail by 5.
Indiana calls timeout.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Halliburton finds Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the centerpiece of that bonus trade last year. Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him. Well, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Morris against Halliburton. Now, here's Avdia. He's covered closely. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Halliburton with it. Now Beal defending. Back to Smith. Here he goes. And the dunk by Smith.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Avdia. He has 5. Kuzma shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oval and tenacious on the drive. Kuzma. Easy to see how he gets these calls.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by Washington. Smith finds Heal. Here's Mathurin. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Porzingis, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when you're big, you can knock him down from the line.
Here's Turner, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Both good from the line that time. Wizards leading by 5. Outside, Beal. Misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Pacers, 20, the Wizards, 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Nemhard. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
About the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And Wright kicks to Hachimura, and stolen by McConnell. Barton against McConnell. Wright, that's a two-pointer. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Duarte passes to Taylor. That one misses. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Washington leading now by 5. Driving to the basket. Wright finds Barton. Back to Wright. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Taylor. Rebound, Washington.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's the break. Here's Duarte. Can't connect from short range. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kispert, and the dunk by Kispert.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
McConnell passes Duarte, and stolen by Barton. And right, here we go. And that one's good. Hachimura.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
And the Pacers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Give a big round of applause.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Halliburton against Morris. And the basket is good. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. Took a shot for the team in that situation.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Porzingis with the block. Morris inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Morris, no good. Pacers trail by 6. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Healed the pass to Mathurin. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma finds Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. The Wizards working the ball around now. Over to the left wing. And the pass to Avdia. Just 4 to shoot. Morris into the lane. Count that bucket. And the Wizards lead by 8.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Morris against Halliburton. He dishes it to Turner. Smith the pass to Turner. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Halliburton.
Look at Porzingis, guys, and I like his versatility, especially on the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions.
Beal drives in, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. A 3 from Morris. Beal dishes to Avdia. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Morris.
Such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
That's good from Halliburton. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Morris. He's covered by Halliburton. Morris, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Healed outside. Smith against Kuzma. Smith inside. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Kuzma. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Beal.
Well, you've got to be attentive around Kuzma. You can't be casual. He's excellent at gambling appropriately and coming away with steals.
Halliburton. And it is good at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there in the period.
And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We're in at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Smith is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Halliburton in the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. They kick out to Hield. Halliburton passes to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Out to Smith. A 3-ball. Kuzma pulls it in. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 9-point game. Avdia, the pass to Morris. Pass to Kuzma. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Beal, out to Morris. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Porzingis. Now, here's Avdia. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn over. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Mathurin. He's covered by Beal. No coverage that time. Halliburton's got 11 points in just the second half. Outside Beal. Kicks to Avdia. Washington calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like it.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. discussed with his players. The demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Outside Beal. Shot clock at 6. Going inside and finished off by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Here's Halliburton. Can't hit that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. Outside Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his back.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Bradley Beal.
No surprise considering how hot he's been, shooting over 60% from the floor. That causes major damage for the opposition. That's why they continued to go to him.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Morris kicks to Avdia. Beal from long range. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Hield. Porzingis with the block. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. .158 left in the 4th quarter. Smith dishes to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Halliburton. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Here's the pass to Avdia. And it's Beal in the corner. Morris outside. Pass to Kuzma. Pocket 4. Over in the corner, Avdia. Connects from three-point range. Avdia's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards. Halliburton outside. No one near Smith as he lets it go. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what his offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Passes to Beal. To the middle. Out to the wing. Avdia kicks to Beal for 3.
And the clock is going to expire on an impressive all-around win for the Wizards.
Their superior ball handling, 1-4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Porzingis.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor to. Nice.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Pacers foul. Nothing. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
And that one falls for Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Pass to Hield. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Avdia with it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and
Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
And so off the tip, it is New York. Brunson with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Matherin. Now Heald. Pass to Matherin. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. Here's Turner. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Knicks with possession. Outside Brunson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Grimes. Launches it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Inside. Puts the move on. Here's Matherin. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Halliburton outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Brunson up top. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
First team foul.
Brunson against Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass. Halliburton's got 5.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Outside Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. 13-5.
And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 5. Pass to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Barrett. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Hield. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Matherin. Smith outside. Hield for 3. He drops it from range.
Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Fires for 3. The shot no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Matherin. Back to Halliburton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Out to Hield. Turner passes to Hield. Here's Matherin. Pass to Turner. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. To the inside. Will it go? Here's Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Turner. Banked it in off the glass.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And he's able to get it back. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Doesn't go for him. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Phoenix team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court right now for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Brunson. The shot won't fall. Halliburton with some nice D. Outside Hield. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Robinson. Out to Hield. Now here's Halliburton. And here's Turner. Right side Hield. Off target from 3-point range. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Brunson with it. Turner covering. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Hield. Goes back up. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And here are the Knicks now. A 12-point game. Randall, pass to Robinson. And And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up. Take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Here's Grimes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Halliburton against Brunson. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Robinson. Here's Brunson over Hield. Kicks it out to Barrett. The 3 is up. New York no good that time either. Indiana's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Turner. That one doesn't drop. So New York will take it the other way now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Second team foul.
1:25 left in the second. Outside Barrett. The 3. Here's Brunson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got 7.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Hield on the wing. From deep 3-point range. The shot no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Randall outside. Robinson in the post. He's against Smith.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
40 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Matherin. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with it. Oh, Robinson with a block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
And the basket by Halliburton.
It's just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Kicks it out to Barrett. 4 seconds left. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 13. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be... about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Jackson, and it's Taylor in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Toppin passes to Rose. From the arc. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Duarte. Now McConnell, guarded by Quickly. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And now the Knicks on the break. Tipped away. McConnell with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Rose with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. And here's Toppin from the arc. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Jackson, the screen. Pass to Duarte. Here's Nembhard. Reddish covering. Here's Taylor for three. That one is off.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Rose with the bucket.
3 points.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Against Rose. Here's Duarte to the paint. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Quickly's got space. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
McConnell against Quickly. Pass to Nembhard. From the right block. And here's Jackson. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Reddish misses. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. McConnell with it. Picked up by Rose. Pass to Nembhard. Now Jackson. Here's Taylor. Back to Jackson. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Rose outside. Quickly outside. Now here's Reddish. Defense is right there. And here's Toppin from the arc. New York, no good that time either. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. Reddish brings the double. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Rose against McConnell. Rose, the pass to Quickly. And here's Toppin from the arc. Can't hit that one.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Taylor. Lets the three fly. Rose grabs the board. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Taylor. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Indiana liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Cam Reddish is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Toppin has good athletic ability, and with that burst, he should find his way to the free throw line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Outside for Halliburton. From deep, the long-distance three is buried. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Rose up top, defended by Halliburton. Oh, stolen by Turner. And here's Smith. Takes the three, sends it home from three-point land.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Quickly, passes to Rose. Outside the arc, gets the three to fall.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. From beyond the arc, and then some. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Quickly, passes to Toppin. From 12 feet, and that one's long. Indiana's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Hield. Takes a three. It's not going to go for him, so New York will take it the other way now. Quickly, passes to Toppin. Oh, they get a hand on it. Kicks it to Quickly. Back to Toppin. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton against Reddish. Outside Hield. And a miss there on the triple.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Rose finds Reddish. Out to Rose. Puts up a three. Can't get it to drop. Hield with the ball. Picked up by Reddish. Outside Hield. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Some confidence shown by the young Buddy Hield right there from beyond the arc. You know, at some point, he may be in that elite company of shooters who feel comfortable from out there.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Reddish passes to Rose. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's Healed, missing. Outside Reddish. Pass to Hartenstein. Looking to end the drought. Pacers with a rebound. Healed with the ball. From deep. Offensive rebound. Turner. From deep three-point range. That shot off the mark. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch.